A death in Paris. A city of light, now shrouded in shadows. On September 30th, 2025, South Africa's ambassador to France, Nathi Mthethwa, was found dead under mysterious circumstances. Officials called it a tragedy. Families and citizens called it a puzzle. And one former police minister calls it a lie. Today, we follow the trail of questions, secrecy, and suspicion. Mthethwa's body, discovered in the courtyard of the Hyatt Regency, 22nd floor. No signs of forced entry. No drugs or alcohol in his system. A window forced open with scissors found inside the room. French authorities opened an inquiry, leaving all possibilities on the table. Was it suicide? Accident? Or something more sinister? Initial reports stated his cell phone was found in a nearby park. Hours later, that story changed. Why? Why did South African investigators face barriers traveling to Paris? Why were only select officials allowed to liaise with French authorities? Former Police Minister Becky Seal insists these discrepancies are not accidental. He demands answers. "This is my view, based on years of policing," Seal stated. "I have no party position on this. But the inconsistencies, the delays, they point to a cover-up." Seal highlights changes in details about the cell phone, shifts in room bookings and timelines, limited access for South African investigators. The door is shut, he warns. Even those sent there may not see the full truth. September 26th, Mthethwa's name surfaced in a parliamentary inquiry into police interference. September 28th, he laid a wreath at Delville Wood Memorial, calm and composed. September 29th, phone pinged near Western Paris Woods. He told his wife, Pelosi, he would attend a cocktail event, yet he checked into the hotel alone, without bodyguards. That night, a troubling message to his wife hinted at emotional strain. Alarmed, Pelosi alerted French police. Dog units scoured the surrounding woods. The next morning, his body was found. Investigators noted no forced entry, scissors used to open the window, no substances in his system. French prosecutors stated all possibilities remained under review. Back in South Africa, the Mthethwa family rejected the idea of suicide. Brother Kulagani said, "Nathi was a fighter. He endured torture during apartheid. He would not run from challenges." Absence of protection during his hotel stay raised red flags. The family insists the official story does not add up. In Paris, the family performed a sacred ritual in his hotel room. This was to honor Nathi's spirit before repatriation. Traditional healers confirmed its importance to prevent spiritual consequences for generations. The ceremony was emotional, traumatic, yet essential for closure. October 10th, 2025. Nathi's remains arrived at Tambo International Airport, then transported to his homestead in KwaZulu-Natal. President Cyril Ramaphosa elevated the funeral to a Category 2 official service. National flags flown at half-mast. Family, diplomats, and citizens prepared to mourn a man who served his country with honor. Memorials exposed underlying tensions. ANC youth criticized local governance, arguing political interference weakened grassroots structures. Elsewhere, raids targeted suspended Deputy National Police Commissioner Shadrach Sibiya, Chief of Staff, and officials linked to alleged corruption. Assets were confiscated from figures implicated in healthcare contract scandals. The timing added layers to suspicion surrounding Mthethwa's death. Only one senior South African officer was allowed to liaise with French authorities. The officer's task: receive reports, not lead investigations. Seal sees this as obstruction. Restricting our involvement keeps the truth hidden. Something more sinister may have occurred. The nation questions: was Nathi Mthethwa silenced? Or did tragedy strike alone? Born 1967 in KwaZulu-Natal, Mthethwa rose from a rural village to the international stage. Freedom fighter, ANC leader, Minister of Safety, Security and Sports, Arts and Culture, Ambassador to France. He fought for justice, human rights, and equality. The man who debated international policy and history, with grace, now lies at the center of an unsolved mystery. The questions remain. Who killed Nathi Mthethwa? Was it suicide, accident, or a targeted act? Why block South African investigators? Why change critical details? As the family mourns, the nation watches, demanding answers. From Paris to KwaZulu-Natal, Nathi's story is one of courage, service, and lingering doubt. The quest for truth continues. Justice, transparency, and truth are still out there, and the world watches. Thanks for watching.